Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Archie Tech Experiment. I know I promised you guys Reggie Graham. Unfortunately, that interview went south. It got a little crazy. Security had to haul him out of here, long story short. So I had to cancel that interview, but I got another guest for you guys. His name is Young Ceeze. He does foreign exchange trading, high frequency foreign exchange trading, which is very interesting. It's a very interesting topic. So we're going to bring him in now and see if we can learn a little bit about that. This should be a very interesting episode. Bringing Young Ceeze in right now. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Young Ceeze. Hey, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
How you doing today, man?
I'm all right. Could be worse, could be better.
All right. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, I didn't know I had do the interview today. Panda told me it was the 28th, so I wasn't prepared.
Yeah. No, usually Panda is not on her job, but this time I got to vouch for Panda. It was not all her fault. We had another viewer. We had another guest on the show. That interview went south, and we had to cancel that one and make yours a little bit earlier. So I apologize for the inconvenience, but I do appreciate you for rearranging your schedule and getting with us.
Definitely had to rearrange it.
I know you're a busy man. So let's jump straight into this interview. What made you actually get involved with high frequency foreign exchange trading?
I always been interested in trading since I was a teenager, period. Always been interested, but I never knew what the heck to do. I just used to look at TV and friends that were in college talking about stocks and stuff. And one time I was at my job and a friend of mine did penny stocks. He used to tell me about penny stocks, a person called Tim Sykes. So that's what I really knew about trading, but I didn't know the basics and how to trade and what to do to trade. I didn't know what a candle, what anything. He just showed me the broker and I just invested in the broker and I lost. That's it. But I ran into a friend a few years ago, like 3 years ago. Not gonna say his name, but he said, "Hey, I got a little gig going on, whatever. Are you interested?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a try. I'm always open to, other ways of making money. You always need more streams of income."
Absolutely,
so,
I definitely respect that.
So he was trying to get out with me for a few weeks. And I was just dodging him, not dodging him, but I was busy. So when we finally got up, I was like, talk to me. He was like, there's this thing called HFX, whatever. So I'm like, okay, what the heck is that? He was like, no, this, that could teach you. I'm like, can you make money? Is it gambling? He said, it's kind of is, but it's not. So he showed me the market and I'm like, what the heck is that? He's like, these are candles, these are wicks. And I'm like, I'm ADHD. I'm ADHD. I hate school. I'm the class clown, the guy that's always suspended, the guy sitting in the back of in the class. So what he's saying, I'm just like, huh? I don't know. It just sounded like a beep in my head.
So basically you ran into a friend. He was already involved with foreign exchange trading and he kind of just showed you the ropes a little bit.
No, he didn't show me anything. He introduced me to it, and he's like, we can make some money, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let's see. So he was like, it's a lot. We get up tomorrow, whatever. You're gonna need a laptop, whatever. So he came to my house the next day.
Sound to me, not to cut you off, but it sounded to me like he was showing you a little bit. Maybe he kind of showed you some stuff. So how long ago was that? How long have you been actively trading?
Hold up. Did I lose you?
No, we back. We back.
Actively trading about 3 years. 3 years, 3 plus. So Show you the whole story. You judge it. He came to my house the next day. I don't know, the first day, maybe he was trying to teach me something the first day, and it wasn't going in here. But he didn't really tell me a lot the first day. He was like, it's going to take some time, you know? He came back the next day, and we got on Instagram. Alex, someone that runs this group called OBG, was doing live trades on Instagram. And we were just copying his trades. And we won.
Okay, but okay, so wait, not to cut you off, but for the viewers that don't know, what exactly is a live trade?
A live trade. A live trade. What do you mean? Like, what's a live trade or what Alex was doing?
Yeah, because some of the viewers don't know what trading is.
Alex is a person that I guess he's the head of a training group called OBG that tutors and trains and teaches people. And I guess, there's a big story about him, how he blew up. And he told me about him. The guy that introduced me to HFX. He's like, look at this guy. He's making a lot of money. Boom, boom. All you gotta do is copy his trades. Even though I still don't know where he's getting his trades from. He just calling numbers. So he was like, yo, he gonna say numbers. We just going numbers. And he telling me, the green is call and the red is put. And I'm still lost. And I'm probably pressed the wrong shit a couple times. So we're here on Instagram and we just copy it. And I win a quick $100 and I'm going crazy. Oh my God, this is a come up. I need this. And he was like, yeah, but you can lose it. A friend of mine was like, you can lose your money too now. So don't get greedy. So I said, I'm not. I got greedy a couple times, lost all my money. And I was like, yo, why we don't join, the OBG guy? He was like, nah, I'm with this other guy. His name is Cam. And he has a team called something, whatever. So those guys out of Maryland. So anyways, those guys completely sucked. And, well, they were cool, but there were some young cats. But they were in the academy, in the IM Academy. And they were more into, what I was about to say, more into trying to put people on with the academy so you could get a check. Recruit. There was more into recruiting. So
okay, so and just for the viewers that don't know, what's the academy? What is that entail?
The IM Academy. The LM, whatever, the ML, the IM Academy.
The IM Academy, and what's that? What does that do exactly? What's the IM Academy? What do they do there?
But
it's like a school. Is it like a school?
Yeah, you paid about, I don't know, probably like $250 to get in, and you pay like $200 every month, and it basically gives you live trades. You can copy trades from a lot of educators. You could watch live training and training that's recorded. That part was very good. That part helped me a lot. I used to sit in front of the live training and just study for hours. And that's kind of how really I learned, to be honest.
How long you been studying exactly high frequency foreign exchange trading?
3 years.
You've been studying for 3 years. So when you first got in, you didn't really know nothing. You could have been hitting the wrong buttons. You was just going on live. You was just going on these live calls with Alex, and you and your friend were just going on these live calls with Alex. But you started studying through the Master Academy. So it sounds like now. So where are you exactly now with trading?
Wait, let me give you my story though. So, anyways. All right. So the guy that introduced me, right? I used to ask him a lot of questions. He was very fresh to it too, very fresh. We both was fresh. So I know he used to tell me about recruiting too. I used to be like, no, I don't want to recruit, whatever. So he used to tell me, the guy that introduced him to the academy, just ask him any questions.
What's the benefit of recruiting though? Because it sounds like everybody kind of wanted to recruit.
I guess if you recruit 2 people, you don't have to pay the $200. That's what I did in the beginning with the friend. He said, "Hey, I got one person."
If you bring 2 people to the Master Academy,
it's free.
You don't have to pay the academy's monthly fee. Okay.
And then anything after that, you get more capital. You get like $150. If you get a third person, you get more. You just keep growing more and more and more and more. The guy Alex is chairman 10, so he gets $10,000 a month.
He gets $10,000 a month because he recruited people to the academy.
Yes, Matthew Thayer was that person.
That money is just money that the academy's paying you. That's in addition to money that you're making trading.
Addition, yes. So, all right. A friend of mine said, "Hey, I already have someone. If you come with me, I don't have to pay this $200." So I was like, "Hey, I'll do it for you. You know, it looks like we can make some money." I just made money. I just made $150, and fucking 20 minutes, half hour. Hey, fuck it. I'll come through. So I'm calling him every single day. Yo, let's trade. Let's study. You got to teach me how you do this, how you do that, how you do this. He was very busy. Too busy for me, you know. I called a guy that introduced him named Cam. I'm calling him and he just keeps saying, pay for Hourglass, pay for Hourglass, 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 Hourglass. So I paid the Hourglass. I paid the Hourglass and I was still losing my trip. Hourglass is like maybe a bot or a little Hourglass. You pay like $22 a month. And it's a strategy. It's like some type of technology that Matthew Thayer made. He was like the top educator at the time in IM Academy. And it was very helpful, but I had to learn and study how to use Hourglass. Get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I see what you're saying.
So basically, the guy Ken was like, get Hourglass. So I'm like, yo, how you do this? How you do that? He told me a little something. I'm not going to sit there and lie. But what I was looking on YouTube in a training, I wasn't even trying to learn how to trade. I was just trying to learn how to use Hourglass. So I'm sitting there blowing 300, 400, 500. I done put 1,500 in my account, blew it. Another 15, blew it. A couple hundred. And I'm like, what the hell was wrong with me? And then I just say, you know what? I'm going to take this serious. I'm put $1,000 and I'm going to take it serious. And I just, everything they told me to do, take it. They say 3-minute trades. I started doing 3-minute trades. I used to do 1-minute trades. I used to over leverage. I have $1,000 and try to do $100, $200, $300 trades. You know, I was trying to get rich overnight. And they said only do 1% to 3%. So since I put $1,000, I'm doing 3%. That's $30. And then I used to like I basically was just studying how to use the Hourglass. I was going in trades when the indicator moves, which I'm not supposed to do that. I was just studying. It was telling me going to put or call at a certain time at a certain number. As soon as I studied the Hourglass, it was awesome rope. You know, I just got better and better and better.
All right, not to cut you off. It's just that we kind of on a little bit of a time frame, and I want to summarize all of that for the viewers that don't actually know what trading is. Hourglass. So it sounds like you had to bump your head a couple times. You just kept putting more money in. Your the mentors that you had really wasn't, you know, doing everything they could. You felt like I feel like maybe they were. You just, you know what I'm saying, maybe it was a you thing and not a mentor thing, but that's just me. So you bump your head a couple times, you lose a little bit of money, but at the same time you learning. It's a learning process. Did you get to a point to where you felt comfortable trading by yourself without your mentor's help?
I never trained with a mentor.
Never?
Never trained with a mentor.
But you did the live calls with Alex.
I did the live calls that one time, and after that, I did it a couple times and I lost. And then I was doing live calls with Matthew Thayer. And then I told myself, this one thing I know about life. Nothing is never forever, not even life itself. So you relying on that man to make money is not going to last forever. Mm-hmm. I had to learn how to do it myself. I was very stubborn and hard-headed about that. I want to learn by myself. That's why I kept losing so much money. And I'm calling the guy that introduced me to HFX, the guy that introduced him, and they just kept saying Hourglass, Hourglass, Hourglass. And then the guy Cam just kept telling me to recruit. And I'm like, dog, I don't want to recruit. I want to learn how to trade. I have a plan. You know, I had a lot going on. I wanted to invest this money into this trading, and I was just tired of working.
Absolutely. So for time's sake, let's skip to the. Did you get to a point where you started to make money off of trading?
We'll get there.
All right.
No, we'll get there. So, anyways, I was on. I made some decent amount. I went like 2-3 weeks straight making money with Hourglass. Not much, $30 trades here and there. Then I put a couple thousand in, and I said, "It's time. It's time for me to make real money." I blew that couple thousand within days. You know what happened? The Hourglass started glitching. It started glitching. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this? I hit the guy, Alex, on Instagram, very good guy. And I was like, hey, I just lost my money, bro. Hourglass. He said, it's not good to rely on gizmos to trade. I only use it to verify. That's when I knew I had to learn myself. Started studying everything. Candlesticks, candle patterns, uptrend, downtrend, stochastics, EMAs, certain pairs, what the pairs means, session, everything. Everything, support and resistance, trend lines, everything. Because I am a beast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you started learning everything, and then you started doing a little bit better. What advice would you give to viewers? Because we on kind of a time frame here, so I got to kind of speed things up. What advice would you give to viewers that's trying to get a foot into foreign exchange trading, or at least thinking about getting into foreign exchange trading? What advice would you give to them? Where should they look to study before they actually started risking money?
Demo trade.
So
trade and $1 trades.
Only risk $1, and also there's a demo account.
There's no such thing as getting rich overnight. You need a college degree. You want this good job, you need a college degree. How long does a college degree take? 4 years.
Absolutely.
How long it take me to become a millionaire? 3 years.
Yeah. Okay. So now listen though. How much time did you spend studying foreign exchange trading and active trading? How much time a day would you say you spend doing that?
All day.
Sometimes all day. Sometimes all day.
Even while I'm at work, is in my head. I'm thinking about it. I get on break, go to the academy, and study, get on YouTube. On the way to work, I got the academy videos and YouTube videos on the Bluetooth, studying. I'm studying right now. It's Sunday. You're not supposed to trade Sunday. And look at the market. And I'm looking at the market. Let me see. Let me show you.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool for the viewers. Show the viewers the market.
See the market? See my trend line? Let me fix this. See my marks? My marks are the best.
To viewers that are not familiar with trading, that looks like hieroglyphs. It looks like it's written in a different ancient language. Could you kind of give a very brief, description of what we're looking at?
All right. We are looking at the Euro USD.
And what exactly is that?
Euro as in Europe. That's the Euro, which represents the European dollar. USD, as it sounds, represents the United States dollar.
And that's the two currencies that you're trading, correct?
Yes. And as you can see, it's on up. uptrend. So the euro dollar must be strong. And these lines are support and resistance. And you can see how they bounce off of each one. It even bounces off my trend line. And if we go to the 1 minute, you can see better.
I would just say that somebody, your friend, was probably teaching you something, maybe just a little bit. It sounded to me like he taught you a thing or two. But
he taught me. This is what he taught me. He said, "This is HFS. This is Matthew Thayer. This is Alex. This is candlesticks. That's it."
And then you learned the rest of yourself, and I respect that. And it seems like you do know
I
what
was
you're
trying
talking
to get
about.
in contact with him, but he just disappeared on me. He basically quit. He quit trading, and I took it to myself. I said, first of all, I started seeing people's stories. Matthew Thayer said he took about 2.5, 3 years for he to get where he at. Another person named Swaggy C on YouTube said it took him between 2 to 3 years. So I just said, hey, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take the time and study. And I just study. It took me about a year and some change to really know what I'm doing. But to become a millionaire, that which I am, it took me about 3 years.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. And you put a lot of hard work in. And obviously you know what you're doing. So what if you could learn that in that amount of time, that's incredible. What else, what more do you have? Like, what more do you have in store? Like, what's next? What do you think you could tackle next? I mean, it's crypto out there. It's regular Forex, you know what I mean? Day trading.
I'm not really into the crypto thing, to be honest. Forex and HFX are basically little brother, little sister. I mean, little brother, big brother, same thing. So I might get into the Forex, which is HFX. You just hold on to it longer. So it's gonna be easier for me to get in. I might think of trading gold, stocks like gold. Would I day trade stocks? Maybe not. Maybe invest and keep them there? Maybe. But crypto just doesn't have my attention.
Nah. Yeah, it seemed like it's so up and down nowadays too. Like I think it was just a big crash and some things
Maybe
going on.
I could be wrong. It's just do whatever catches your attention. Like some people be like, leave HFS alone, do Forex, you can make more money. I started this. I'm going to finish this.
Just quick to bring it back, just real quick. You said when you came in, you and your friend introduced you guys were a part of the Master Academy. Are you still a part of that academy?
No.
So you left the academy, and now you just learning on your own, which sounds smart to me because now you don't have to pay the monthly fee. Everything you make off your trading is profit. You don't have to kick it back to anybody for teaching you.
First of all, I'm with OBG, Alex's team. I'm with OBG, and I got with OBG about a year after, and I learned way more I did than I learned the year with basically by myself or with that other crew at camp. I had a little boost because when people first go to OBG, they don't know nothing. I knew the basics. I know what's a candlestick, certain candlestick patterns, uptrends, downtrends. I just didn't know where to make my trade. I didn't know nothing about support and resistance, And I didn't know because I used to just get on a 1 minute chart and mark up my support and resistance on a 1 minute and maybe win. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds like trading is very complicated and there's a lot of things that you have to learn. There's a lot of different components.
It is and it's not.
A lot of moving parts.
It takes time to.
I think you're breaking up. I think we're losing you. I'm sorry, I had a phone.
Oh no.
Okay, you good.
You have to give your effort into it. It's the time. And you just have to have the belief in yourself. That's all.
So would you
And
recommend?
Go ahead, sir.
Would you recommend trading to anybody? Like, could anybody? Is it something that anybody could do?
Teenage kids, middle school kids.
Okay,
that's who I want to learn. 7th and 8th graders, high school kids. I want them to learn.
All right.
So by the time they're out of high school, they don't need to. They'll be set for life.
That's what everybody's dream is, right? So I'm gonna boot you out and give the viewers that we got to conclude this. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna boot you out and give the viewers a little bit of what I got in store next week. Is there anything you want to say to leave some viewers with, some people that may be interested in getting involved with trading?
If you're interested in trading with me, hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, Instagram, I think Panda wrote that down for me. I got it right here. It looked like it's Ceeze Fiji, CEEZEFIGI. That sound familiar?
Ceeze Fiji.
Ceeze Fiji. All right. So if anybody wanted to get in contact with you and learn how to trade, it's a go. I would recommend it. You seem like, from what I heard, you seem like you got it all figured out. I'm sure there's more to learn, but you definitely get into it. I'm gonna boot you out now and then give the viewers a little bit of what I got going on next week. It was good talking to you, Ceeze. I hope you do great. If you teach me, and we can make millions together, that would be a beautiful thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Young Ceeze, Ceeze Fiji. Hit him up on Instagram if you want to learn anything else about trading. I'm sure he will put you in the right direction. A little bit of what I got going on next week. You guys remember Claudio from a previous episode. He had put an artist under his wing, a female artist at that. We will be talking to her next week. I talked to her a little bit already because Panda was not on her job, but I talked to her a little bit. She seems real eager to do this interview. She's just starting out. She's real fresh, and she's trying to get to work. So let's go. Let's go. Archie Tech Experiment forever. Guys, we are here. We are doing it. Be kind to each other, love each other, and keep progressing and keep growing. I love y'all.